I just finished 5 photo shoots in London, attended a fashion show in Paris. Done an interview for Vogue Italia? And now, my exhausted buddy was about to have some pampering in the fanciest hotel in Greece. All by myself. Suddenly, I heard a loud bang in my room. I went to go check what it was, and I was shocked to see one of my luggage bags moving. I slowly opened it and a creepy stranger suddenly sprang out from it while sniffing my favorite dress. My bodyguards rushed as I screamed in horror. This is a serious invasion of my privacy. Take away right now. Iris, I'm begging you, just one kiss and a selfie. I'm your number 1 fan. Oh, please, can I ever get a freaking break? Hi, my name is Iris, and I'm a famous supermodel with a billionaire boyfriend. It might sound like every teenage girl's dream, but for me, it was my worst nightmare. The hotel incident was circulating on the news in no time. And as soon as I reached my parents, I immediately fired my bodyguards. I forced my manager to clear my schedule for a week so I could just breathe. But the universe literally said no. While I was doing yoga in my room, someone suddenly barged in. It was my new boyfriend, Rocco. He was the son of an A-list actor, and he seemed pretty cool. Not to mention, really, really hot. Rocco, what are you doing here? It's been 8 minutes since my last chat. Why aren't you replying? You came all the way here just for that? No, I came here to do this. Will you marry me? What the freaking craps? Are you crazy? We've been dating for like 5 days. You made me believe you loved me. I don't even know your eye color, Rocco. Suddenly, he started bawling like a baby on the floor. Oh my god, my heart, it hurts so bad. What the heck are you doing? I love you, Iris. I won't leave until you say yes. He really meant it, and I had to have him thrown out by security. After all the crazy incidents with the paparazzi and my fans, Rocco was the last straw. And I finally had enough. I was tired of being worshipped and followed because I was a famous model. One day, as I was watching my favorite channel, MSA, I came across a video of a model who got plastic surgery to change her identity. It would be amazing to just disappear and return as a completely different person. Wait, that was actually a great idea. I tried on a black wig with bangs to cover my eyes, changed my eye color from blue to green, through and through, of makeup and baggy clothes, and I couldn't even recognize myself. Mom screamed upon seeing me and almost reported me as a trespasser. I told them about my plan of giving up my career and identity for a while. And Dad told me I was crazy. No, Dad, I'm not. I just want to be a normal girl living a normal life with no bodyguards and obsessed fans around me 24/7. I want to live somewhere else that no one knows about. I've been homeschooled all my life, and now I want to go to an actual school and have friends. Please, let me have this, I'm begging you. They were speechless for a whole minute. Do as you please, sweetheart. Take a break for as long as you want. You deserve it. Dad? Fine. But on one condition. I'll choose the apartment for you, and you have to take at least 2 mates with you. Deal? And just like that, I was off to a new chapter in my life, as the cool and mysterious Siri. As I was walking towards the school building on my first day, I suddenly stopped upon seeing a scary dog in the middle of the road. And when it started to chase me, suddenly a skateboard came flying into the air, scaring it away. Gosh, that was close. I turned to my savior, and he was cute. Hey there, thanks for saving my life. What? I was just doing a backflip and my skateboard slipped. You still saved my life. What's your name? You're not my type, sweet cake, so move on. Wait, did he just reject me? Well, that was something new. I had never felt so lost when I finally got into the school building. Everyone was wearing Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Chanel, Hermes, and Prada. And they were all fake. Was this an actual school or an amateur fashion club? Everyone was looking at me like I was wearing something disgusting. Was it because of my oversized hoodie? But I had to look as different as I possibly could from my original self. When I finally got into my class, no one even glanced at me. For the first time, I felt invisible, and I wasn't complaining. I headed to an empty seat, but before I could finally sit, a girl put gum on it. I don't sit with losers. Me? A loser? Huh? Just then a familiar guy came in. It was the skater boy. Hey, do you remember me? We met earlier today. Are you stalking me? Just give it up, sweet cakes. I was already here, and my name isn't Sweet Cakes, it's Siri. So, you're like the real-life Siri, iPhone's virtual assistant? I just spelled my name backward for this identity, and that hadn't even crossed my mind. Hey guys, we got the real life Siri over here. Then they all started making fun of my fake name and it was so annoying. Hey Siri, can I eat my shoes without dying? Hey Siri, would a worm eat a dead worm? I put my headphones on, but Skater Boy took them off. Why aren't you answering our questions? Are you glitching or something? Haven't you heard of the latest Apple update? Siri won't answer stupid questions from now on. I didn't know Siri was actually feisty. Just then, a familiar girl entered. And her eyes went straight to me. OMG, what a terrible day to have eyes. That outfit is horrible. Someone take this new girl out of this room right now. Stop acting like you're the fashion queen, Pay. Remember how you got rejected for a commercial and never made it as a model? And your tantrum video went viral. Those people were just blind. I couldn't believe they chose that trash. I rest over me. She stole my place. Iris is not trash. Iris is a goddess. Wait, Iris? Sorry to butt in, but are you guys talking about the supermodel? Yes, the worst supermodel of all time. Oh, now I remember this girl. She'd auditioned with me for the commercial that launched my career. And she'd thrown a huge tantrum when she wasn't selected. And Skater Boy actually had a crush on me. How interesting. Soon I learned that his name was Marcus. He was living in the same neighborhood as mine, and he was famous for his pranks. One time he brought a freaking cow to school and left it at the top of the stairs. No one knew how he managed to do it. Another time, he stole the teacher's necklace and replaced it with a fake snake, and she literally passed out. One day in the library, I was trying to get a book from a higher shelf, but I couldn't reach it. And he suddenly appeared behind me. You need help? Yes, please. I need that book over there. To my surprise, he transferred it to the very top shelf instead. And walked off. Ugh, he was really something else. It was lunchtime and I was starving. As a model, I was always on a very strict diet, but now I could eat whatever I wanted. No one wanted to sit with me, so I chose a table at the corner. And just then, Marcus came over with his friends. This is our table. Go away. Sorry, I didn't see your name on it. Can't we share it? We can, but on one condition. You have to clean my skateboard later. I ran over a huge pile of poop. HM. No thanks, I'd rather eat on the floor. And with that, I did what I said. And everyone looked so confused. Marcus started calling me a weirdo since then. Over the next few days, I noticed that Peyton kept spreading fake information about me, the model Iris. She obviously hated me and wanted everyone to join the club. I heard that her breath smells like cat's poop and her head is full of dandruff. And all her boyfriends ditched her because she's too clingy. Oh my god, EW. Why is she even a model? You're way better than her, girl. I know, right? So unfair. I don't deserve this. I was about to say something, but someone did it for me first. Stop farting through your mouth, Peyton. Those are all lies. Truth hurts, darling. I heard she quit modeling. Maybe she finally realized she isn't anything special. Yet somehow she's a famous supermodel with tons of fans, and you've got this lame haters club in school. You seem obsessed with her. Marcus burst out laughing and shouted. You tell her, weirdo. Well, Peyton looked furious. I thought she'd rip my hair out. But instead she just stormed off angrily. On my way to class the next day, a girl bumped into me and spilled her coffee all over my shirt right before presentation. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. She offered to lend me her extra shirt in her locker. And I thought that was really nice of her. But in the middle of the presentation, I started scratching myself and I couldn't stop. Soon everyone was laughing like wild hyenas in CL. Including Marcus. I could barely recognize myself. My skin was red and bloated. I looked like a puffer fish. Just then I saw Peyton and that girl high-fiving. I knew they'd planned this. Oh, I was so gonna make her pay. I was then sent to the clinic and the nurse told me to continue my treatment at home. Later that night, I was about to sleep when someone I crashed through my window. I grabbed a bat to attack the intruder and then I realize it was Marcus. Relax, weirdo. It's just me. Oh no, I didn't have my wig and contact lens on? I grabbed my shades and wrapped a pillowcase around my hair before facing him. Why are you wearing that at midnight? You look like a stupid sushi roll. I don't have to explain myself to you. Anyway, get out. You're trespassing. Calm down, okay? I just wanted to give you this, an apology gift for laughing at you earlier. I was about to smile when I realized that it was a puffer fish. Seriously? Oh. He then told me that he over. We've also heard Peyton and her friend talking about how they'd put some chemical on that shirt. That was really uncool. Let's go to her house tonight and release tons of bugs in her room. No, I don't like that kind of revenge. It's lame. Tell me what's not lame then. Oh, you'll know it tomorrow. The next day, I surprised everyone by wearing the most expensive Gucci hoodie and boots as I walked in the hallway like a fashion model. You think you're a star now just because you're wearing fake Gucci? Wake up, dummy. You're dreaming. Are you talking about yourself? I slapped her with the receipt of the items. And she suddenly forgot how to speak. Dude, that was so cool. You literally ate that witch alive. That's how you do it. Teach me your ways, senpai. Only if you'll stop making fun of me. That's kinda hard, but I'll try. Marcus and I became closer over the next few months. I always had fun with him even when he talked about Iris 90% of the time. One time he took me to his place and I was shocked to see how many posters he had of me. Just look at her. How can someone be that perfect? It's just unfair to every other girl. No one could ever measure up to her. Wow, he was beginning to sound as loco as Rocco. But at least there was no danger he'd ever be obsessed with Siri. One weekend we went to the park and he taught me some skateboarding tricks. As a model, I was always careful never to do anything that might get me injured. But this was really fun. In the very next second, the skateboard. I slipped from under my feet and I went flying backwards. But before my head could hit the ground, Marcus caught me. Whoa, easy there. You okay? His face was so close to mine as he looked down in concern. And I noticed for the first time how lovely his eyes were. Hello? You're kinda heavy, girl. Can you please try to stand up now? I immediately jumped to my feet. Heavy? I was model Finn, jerk. We skateboarded a bit more and then fell onto the grass to rest. Can I ask you a question, Marcus? You already asked, dummy. Why do you love Iris? I mean, how do you love a person when you haven't even met her? Is it just because she's pretty? 3 years back. My sister got sick and in the hospital. This beautiful girl paid a visit to the kids there and gave them some gifts. I'll never forget how sweet and kind she was to my sister. I didn't know then that she was actually a supermodel. And since then, I started admiring her from afar. I told you, she's perfect. Oh. So he actually liked me for that and not just because I was pretty. And I felt like I wanted to tell him the truth about me. But I couldn't. Not yet. A few days later, some girls were ruling over a guy in the hallway. And I almost choked on my saliva when I realized. It was Rocco. Oh my god, what was he doing here? I need to find Iris. My heart told me she was here. I could literally smell her as I ran to the restroom. My wig got caught on something and it almost fell off. I quickly ran to the restroom and fixed it before anyone noticed. Phew. And then I called my dad to tell him about this. He suggested transferring to another school, but something was stopping me. I just settled in, and well, there was Market. But thank God Rocco was gone when I got out. A few days later, our drama club teacher decided to pair me with Marcus. And there was a scene where we had to kiss and we needed to practice it. In front of everyone? Yuck. No way I'm kissing her. He then pretends to kiss her. To throw up. What's wrong with kissing me? It's not a big deal. I just don't want my lips to be tainted by yours. Excuse me? My lips are not poisonous or gross. The audience started chanting for us to kiss already. But he kept making lame excuses to delay it. Oh, the irony. He was obsessed with Iris. But allergic to Siri, and it was so confusing. Our teacher lost her patience so we had no choice but to do it. I closed my eyes and as his lips touched mine, I felt a storm of butterflies in my stomach. He immediately pulled away and yelled, "This is officially the worst day of my life." He was pissing me off. I just stormed off after drama class. And ignored him all day. Later when I was walking back home, he caught up with me. Hey, are you in a bad mood or something? You left without waiting for me. So, I can do whatever I want. You can't find your way home without me. What's the matter with you? Nothing. Can't a girl walk in peace? Oh, come on. Is it about the kiss? I'm sorry if I overreacted. It's not about that, but kissing me is not yuck, okay? There are tons of boys who'd love to kiss me. Oh yeah? Who'd want to kiss a weirdo like you? Oh, you have no idea, dude. So what? Did you actually want me to enjoy it? No, I didn't want you to, but yeah, you should've. I've been told I'm a really good kisser. Okay, let me try it again then. I was caught off guard when he suddenly pulled me into a very hot kiss. I was catching my breath as he finally let go of me. That was the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. I didn't want to kiss you before, because I wanted our first kiss to be special. He then turned around and left, leaving me completely stunned. I wasn't able to sleep that night because I couldn't stop thinking about our mind-blowing kiss. He liked me. The next day, he wasn't talking to me all day, and it was pure torture. Should I tell him the truth and admit my feelings for him now? I had to, tonight, unfortunately. Unfortunately, Peyton got bored and threw a huge party. I learned that Marcus was going, so I did too. Only to regret it instantly. Because just 10 minutes into the party, Peyton suddenly gathered everyone's attention. I prepared a little show for you guys. Are you ready to see it? She started showing pictures of me as Iris. Oh, so she was doing her smear campaigns during parties now? Did you guys know that this famous model? Suddenly she splashed water on my face. And took my wig off, has been here with us the whole time. Yes, I discovered your little secret in the bathroom one day. Say you got bored of your perfect life and decided to fool us all? Oh. My God. I met Marcus's eyes across the room. And he looked super shocked. No, this couldn't be happening. Just then, the crowd went wild. And before they could jump on me, I ran out of her man. And called Dad to take me home. The news instantly reached mainstream media, so I was forced to quit school and filed a restraining order against Rocco before he could come looking for me again. I'd been trying to contact Marcus to explain everything, but he never returned my calls and it was killing me. One day, my parents went on a business trip and I was left alone in our mansion. Just then I heard someone yelling downstairs. I walked to the balcony and saw Marcus being held down by my bodyguard.